Guys, I'm really convinced that Presearch is going to be the next Google and the next big thing when it comes to doing not just internet marketing, but search engine marketing. And I even saw the vision last year. We're moving into 2022 now. And Presearch, for those that don't know, it's a which is probably the majority. It's still a pretty brand new thing. Presearch is basically a blockchain based search engine, a decentralized search engine. So what that means is that it's owned by the users. Decentralized is another way of saying that there's no big giant company behind it. It's owned by the users and the people. So there's a couple main reasons why I think Presearch is the next big thing. The number one reason is because it pays you money to use it. You get paid actual money. You heard me right. You know, the same thing that you do for free, where you go on Google or Microsoft Bing, you already do that for free. You do a search. In this case, with Presearch, you do a certain amount of searches and they pay you in their crypto token, the Presearch pre crypto token, which before the crypto market started crashing, the Presearch token was worth 40 cents a token. Now it's down to 20 cents because the crypto market has been down a little bit. But some of you might be thinking like, oh, 40 cents, like what are we talking about here? Like you're gonna use the search engine and they're gonna pay you like what, $5 to use it for a year or but the crypto token is going to eventually increase in value as you, uh, for anybody out there that hasn't followed a cryptocurrency, a lot of the crypto tokens, they'll start out small, but then they'll appreciate in value as adoption kind of grows. So, 40 cents obviously per token, not a lot of money, but what if the value of the token turns into $1 or $5 or even $100? I mean, you've seen a lot of these tokens not just Bitcoin, but Ethereum that was worth just about a year and a half ago. Ethereum was worth a couple $100 per token. Now it's worth, as of right now, it's close to $3,000 a token. But at one point last year, it was inching closer to $5,000 per token. So the value of these tokens will continue to appreciate. Anyway, you do searches, you get paid in the crypto token, and it translates into actual money, which is still more than what Google's currently paying people, which is approximately zero. So, okay, so there's a clear reason why people would use it. You're going to get paid money to use it. What's the other main reason why? Somebody, why would a small business owner care about Presearch? Well, the pay-per-click advertising on Presearch works a lot differently than Google. So small businesses would want the Presearch token for what they call keyword staking. Staking basically means that instead of paying by the click, 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 and then you're getting paid every single time someone clicks. Keyword staking is different. Instead of making a bid per click, you instead make a bid on how many tokens you will stake. There'll be a demand for these crypto tokens because advertisers will need it to advertise their businesses on the Presearch search engine. So let's say I have an auto repair shop and I want my shop to be on Presearch. In order to do that, I have to buy Presearch tokens, which us here at Custom Wave can do for you. So once you have the Presearch tokens and you paid a certain amount of money in these tokens, which we already have plenty of these tokens, what happens is you put in a bid on what you want to pay for a particular keyword. And instead of making a bid on, okay, I'm willing to pay $1 per click, instead what you do is you stake tokens. And I'll say, okay, I'm going to take 100 of my tokens and I want to use these tokens on this particular keyword. Let's say auto repair in Los Angeles. So I put 100 tokens on that. What happens is you stay there the whole time. If I have 100 tokens and I win the auction for that keyword, auto repair in Los Angeles, then my ad would stay on Presearch and it would be there the whole time. It could be click, 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 click. The ad is still there. But guys, the best part is that even though I'm using my tokens, I still get to keep them when I'm done. So in other words, the ad can stay up there on an unlimited basis unless someone comes in and outbids me on how many tokens they want to stake. But after the ad is done, I take the tokens off. I get to keep the tokens. I can then use the tokens for something else. This guys makes the tokens an asset that I can sell, an asset that I can trade, and the more tokens you have, obviously, the better chances you have of popping up for different keywords. But the cool thing is that I can use the tokens, and once I'm done, I don't have to. I'm able to keep it. And as of right now, Presearch is not charging anything per click. It's zero, free clicks. In the future, I think they're going to charge per click in order to cover cost. The cost will probably be like maybe a penny per click, 2 cents per click, something that's very small and fractional just to pay for cost. So those are the two main reasons that I'm excited about it. How keyword staking could change the advertising, basically make pay-per-click advertising more affordable, less expensive, give people a bigger margin as far as making money goes. But I'm really convinced it's the next Google. And one other cool thing to talk about is the explosive growth that they're having. So back in August of last year, Presearch's daily searches throughout, on a global basis. On a global basis, Presearch had 10 million searches all throughout the month of August. 3 months later, 10 times growth. In November, they go from 10 million searches to 100 million searches on the month. December, they double it. They go from 100 million searches to 200 million searches. So the growth of this thing is blowing up. And even though you watch the news and the news might say, oh, crypto's doing bad, things are bad, stock market's bad, even though all this stuff is happening, Bitcoin is crashing, the growth on these blockchains is still happening. People are still adopting it and using it like crazy. So despite what you might hear in the financial news that's out there, like, oh, everything is so bad, the growth and the amount of people that are using this stuff is exploding right now, which means, we absolutely got to get on it.